Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your humble host, Revo, and welcome back to another day in the revolution. Today, I am back with my good friend Ninten, and we're back with the Ace Attorney Chronicles. If I remember correctly, last time we finished up the first part of the trial, and we're going to the second part. Anyways, let's go. Who's the judge? Was it you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I've considered the defense counsel's request for further some commission examination of the jury. Oh yeah, I forgot we're going to do another one of these.
Right. It's been 2 weeks, guys. Give us a minute to get our bearings in just a bit.
And I have determined the court must uphold the defense's judicial right to this procedure. So, counsel, we'll now proceed with the second summation examination. Presume the jury is ready, Mr. Foreman.
Yes, we are, my lord.
Very good. In that case, I must ask each of you now to state clearly and concisely for the court the grounds on which you find the defendant guilty of this crime.
All right. Judicial findings. The judicial consensus. The accused left behind evidence at the scene, didn't he? Those 3 books of his.
If there was some novel alternative explanation about how the victim was stabbed, I might reconsider.
Even if the woman was throwing books, it can't be related to the crime if the window was closed, can it?
It was only a little book. Probably learned funding even with a direct hit.
Look, I just want to get this over with. If I don't bring home some pay tonight, I'll be in a titty bit of trouble.
Come to think of it, we had a fire at home a while ago. It gave me the sneezes.
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, there was a fire last night.
Yeah.
Remember?
Well, I mean, I remember that, but what? But he said he had a fire and it caused him sneezes. But what does that have to do with our client being guilty or not?
Hmm. 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 Yeah. Considerably more tangible arguments from all members of the jury this time around, it seems. With one notable exception, of course. I learned student friend unable to find fault in the previous witness testimony. The court must accept the fact that it was indeed the accused seen fleeing from the scene. And moreover,
Gonna cause
well,
another fire.
no one else was even at the scene to commit the crime. Well, if the eyewitnesses are correct, you will see as if the conclusion is somewhat set in stone. I fail to see how it can be argued any other way. I'm even afraid that during this summation examination, it's essentially you establish some other tangible explanation for the facts.
But how? What would even constitute a tangible explanation here?
Isn't it obvious? Who stabbed the woman and how? Those 2 details are all you need to provide. Simply gives a name and a method by which the attack was conducted.
And there I was thinking, this might be hard.
Mr. Naruto, you have to do it. Otherwise, this really will be the trial end.
Ugh, no pressure then.
Quite enough preamble. Proceed with the submission examination, please. I resume your prepared, counsel.
Oh, yes, my lord. All right, Ryunosuke, focus your mind now. Slap, slap. How do you even? I just guessed on. I just did that because it just seemed right. I didn't expect him to actually do that. Clearly, the key to this summation examination is going to be juror number 4, the maid, or should I say, Mrs. Garib.
We have a bug that disappeared from the Garadeb's house on the evening of the incident. And before the bug found the victim's hand.
There must be a link to the two. Yes, that's what we have to find. Using every technique I've learned in my short career so far, whatever it takes.
Don't forget to keep an eye on Miss Garadeb and how she reacts, even to things other people say.
So that's basically saying, press your statements.
Really, what we did with the
previous
defense,
one,
but this time on the jury.
Yep. All right. Well,
what should we press though?
I just say we just start from the beginning, just press forward, because if we're looking for Mrs. Garib's reaction, it's best just to start at the beginning and just go.
Okay.
Hold it. But as we now know, there were 4 books, not 3. Well, what difference does it make? There's every possibility that the 4th book, in fact, belongs to the defendant's landlord. Yes, that's the part I have a problem with. Sorry. Well, at the point the woman was stabbed, this landlord fellow was at home, wasn't he? Enjoying a fiery scrap with his wife or something, you said?
It definitely was a fiery scrap.
You got that right. That's not exactly how I put it, no. Well, anyway, the point is, the fellow and his wife were somewhere else when it happened.
I think that's what you call a strong alibi.
So, it couldn't have been the landlord who did it, which only leaves the Nepotese fellow. Honestly, I can't see what all this palbulars about. It's a done deal, isn't it? I suppose it is, since I've nothing witty left to say. Oh, not a hodo. Alright, juror number 2. Pressy on. So, you might be willing to change your decision, you mean?
Oh my, such a delight on your face, but I'm afraid I shan't be swayed by emotion. Despite what you may think of me, I am very modern.
Metropolitan? Metropolitan.
Metropolitan and rational woman.
That's great.
If one reads the morning papers, it's all forgotten by tea time, isn't it? Why read them in the first place? You see, modern... Oh my gosh.
Modern, metropolitan, and rational thinking.
I recently woke up. I'm like trying to freaking process all this.
Oh, actually, you've been woke up for what, about an hour?
Yeah, I'm still like,
Nah, trust me, I
by
feel
the time
it.
Because by the time I messaged you, that's when I woke up.
Well, so you should have got a good sleep, so you should be full with energy already.
Yeah, that doesn't mean when I wake up I'm always full of energy. That's how it usually is when people wake up most of the time. They're just like, why am I awake? I just want to go back to sleep.
Oh, trust me, that's how I feel a lot of the times. There. But so here's the thing: when I was younger, as soon as I wake up, I'm practically jumping out of bed. Now I'm just like, can I go back to bed? Do I have to get up? Most of the time, a decent amount of times, yes, I can go back to bed if I want. But a good chunk of time, no, I can't, because I love my streams, and I have to try to keep my stream schedule as best I can.
Modern, Fulton, and rational thinking, wouldn't you say?
And not all that, and not at all extreme.
As I see it, an overwhelmingly suspicious Japanese man has been implicated by overwhelmingly strong testimony. Despite one or two minor puzzlements, I do declare that man is overwhelmingly guilty. Modern, dang, she always. Is that like her catchphrase or something?
And it's
Modern,
metropolitan.
Metropolitan and rational logic, would you say?
Overwhelmingly.
These modern gals are always delighted to embrace new facts, you know. So I would be only happy to consider an exciting new theory if you can come up with one.
I'd be happy to do that too, if only I could.
Never pressed not to disappoint the modern.
Oh my god. Really, Sasato?
Oh god. Metropolitan young lady?
Right. I'm glad you omitted the rational there.
Oh yeah, she didn't include the rational.
Okay, next. But what about the possibility that the window was open? What about it? I mean, there's just no way it could have been.
I don't know if it was a good break.
Yeah, well, we know that the window didn't break, so. So, how can you be so sure? The prosecution fellow there said it earlier, didn't he? Winter in London are no joke. You wouldn't want to invite that sort of cold indoors. Unless if you're trying to not gag on the smoke. So no, that window wasn't open. Us Londoners are like sitting by the fire and staying warm, see?
Well, but what if the fire is literally burning most of your house?
Exactly. But you couldn't send categorically.
Categorically, I think probably categorically.
Okay. State that the window wasn't open, could you? It just wasn't. They wouldn't have opened it. Then what's the point of even having windows, huh? Ryunosuke, you can't be that. Sorry, this is the main character. And main characters in these games sometimes, especially when you're playing them, can be that stupid.
Yeah, I mean, specifically when you're controlling those characters. I mean, heck, even during that one trial in Ace Attorney, I think it was Ace Attorney 1, was it? Or I forget which one.
Which?
But one of the games in the trilogy, in the first trilogy, how do you go as? You have to be Miles, I think.
Oh, that is Trials and Tribulations, last case. When Phoenix ran over a fiery bridge to save, I believe it was Maya. Yeah, Maya. And the bridge collapsed, and he surprised that he's still alive, and he didn't, and all he got was just a trip to the hospital.
Surprisingly.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, even when you control Miles, like, it doesn't. Even though it is Miles, he, since you're controlling as Miles during court, he's subject to that stupidity. Even Miles can't escape it.
Yeah. And there's two whole games with him.
It's just an attorney's curse at this point in this series.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. Counsel, you can refrain from childish bickering.
Oh, sorry. Somehow I need to show there's an undeniable possibility that the window was open. Because this young man isn't going to budge otherwise. Do we want to keep going down the line, or because if we're trying to find someone that could say that the window could be open, should we just skip ahead just a bit to juror number 6 and press him?
Okay.
And we'll get back to the other two if we need to.
Hold it!
Okay.
Does that have anything to do with your decision about the defendant's culpability in this case?
Sorry, what's that? You have to speak up, lad.
Could you tell us more about that fire?
It was last winter, my grandchildren baking a lovely cake on my birthday. And it's 70.
Oh God, I see where this is going.
There's 75 candles on the top. And what a sight to behold it was.
You put candles on a cake? Was that some
Oh yeah, I was about to say, why? I was like, how do you not know what that is? And I'm like, oh wait, freaking 19th century. They
Yeah.
probably didn't have candles on the. They probably even have cake in Japan at that time. Who knows?
At this point, I believe anything. You put
Wait, 'cause,
candle?
like-
Go ahead.
Oh god. No, I was like who doesn't put candles on a cake? And like, 19th century Japan. I see.
Yeah. You put candles on a cake? Was that some kind of devil worship?
Well, at that point, if you put that many, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course not. It was an angel. It was an angel cake. It's up on my birthday, obviously. It seems as a common custom here in Great Britain, Naruto. There are probably other places in this century. but who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, I must have all my pops to blow them out. Well, I must have blown it wrong somehow. Things didn't go out. The candles were flying all over the room.
Did you have a giant fan on?
I don't know, but considering that freaking wind can just blow things even without a fan, I mean, just look at freaking Cosmo in the very beginning. Freaking head they was blowing in the wind without any freaking wind in the freaking courtroom.
Oh yeah.
The furniture caught. And everything went up. The whole place was smoke.
Definitely sounds like devil worship to me. And by that sneezes, I presume you mean a cold? But how did you catch a cold from a fire?
What a fiasco it was. The guns blessed them. Threw water over me as they tried to put out the flames. Dang.
Wait, so he got caught on fire too? Oh God, how's he?
No, I think he just got caught in the splash zone per se.
Ah, makes sense.
And then because the whole room had filled up with smoke, of course, he had to open all the windows. Exactly.
There's what I was looking for. The windows.
Like, no matter how cold it is, if there's a fire in your house, I feel like it's better to, open the window, because it's better than freaking burning to death or freaking
Actually,
in the smoke.
the probable thing is literally running out of the damn house.
I mean, it's also good to open the door at least, or open the window at least, so you can get it out of the smoke out. So nothing else goes wrong.
Yeah.
Fighting winter air rushed over me like the devil's dancing on my grave it did. I got a terrible cold from it. It put me in hospital for a while. I won't forget that birthday in a hurry.
I knew it was a devil worship or devil worship all along. But something about that old man's story is playing on my mind for some reason.
You needed to chase who apart Mr. Natsume could have attacked a young woman on the street. As well as how he or she could have done it.
Yes, but once again, all the jurors' statements are full of personal prejudice. A lot of them seems convinced they're right, even in the face of logical arguments to the contrary.
I think you pitted them against each other, forced them to accept an alternate explanation. I was actually at the pit instead of okay.
Yes, I don't necessarily need to find contradictions between their assertions. Just a connection might do the trick. Alright, I'll see what I can do. If anything stands out, I'll go for a strike.
In that case, why don't we try and hit juror number 3 and 6?
I'm guessing you mashed X or something, because you missed something. That's the spirit from Sasato.
No, I'm just saying that's what we could do.
Oh. That's actually what I was, I'm gonna drop a save real quick, and I just want... And, now I want to, as soon as I get back, number 6. Dire. Okay, there we go. If you look at number 6, winter house fires are dire. You have to open up windows to clear the smoke. That's when the chill gets to you, you see?
Oh, so it updated.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping would. So, we go with number 3 to number 6. Piato!
Save really quick.
Well, it's right, so you didn't have to save, so.
Yeah, but I'd rather do it anyway.
True. There are two juror statements clearly contradict one another.
They do? Oh, it's actually countable.
Don't point at me again. I told you, it wasn't me.
What do you say? Speak up, lad. Speak up.
Juror number 3. Do you see? Oh, me? See what, sir? Did you hear juror number 6's account of his birthday celebration last year? It seems, despite being a Londoner, he once opened his windows in the middle of winter. Oh, well, yes, of course. Because it was an emergency. I mean, obviously, if the room was filled with smoke from the fire, then you'd be mad not to open the... Oh!
Right. Oh my gosh, he's got it.
Oh my god. He actually is thinking?
You put 2 and 2 together.
Exactly. On the day in question, the time of the incident, there was a fire in the Garabit household. And Mr. Garabit had the following to say about it. The whole place was filled with smoke.
Oh my.
Oh, my hat.
Oh.
Oh. We don't have to go any farther. We're just gonna go and pursue to juror number 3.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Juror number 4. Do you have something to say about that?
There's a lot of tea she's drinking.
Yeah. Mrs. Garrett! Oh,
Oh, dear me.
that's you, sorry.
What's the meaning of this? How dare you imply that I'm hiding who I really am?
It's impressive that you confirm something. It's imperative that you confirm something for the court. So please, it's time to drop the pretense now.
What is it?
When the fire started in your house that day, did you or your husband open the window?
What? I beg your pardon? What are you insinuating?
The room could have been thick with smoke after the carpet and the bookcase caught on fire, as they did. In a situation like that, it's inconceivable that you wouldn't have opened a window.
And what if we did? Oh, alright then. Yes, you're right. My husband was frantically trying to open the window. It can't have been easy. It seems like it's easy to give him a justly deserved book battering.
Even though your house was on fire?
Oh, you never stopped throwing until the anger subsides. It would be terribly bad for the nerves to do otherwise.
Are you really that... So you rather keep throwing books than try to save your own hides? Of course, I should have realized.
That was significant step forward, Ms. Naruhodo. We actually reestablished the whole, window was open thing. You see, we must have to add Mrs. Garrett a formal statement.
Okay, now you mentioned it, the window was open at the time. I clean forgotten, but it's true. Okay. Now... What I want to try next, which I'm dropping to save, is... You got juror number 2. Hang on. Okay. I want to do juror number 2 and number 4. What do you think?
The maid and the freaking other.
The noble woman, yeah.
I mean, you can try it and see.
Because you got them juror number 2. It says if there was some novel alternative explanation about how the victim was stabbed, I might reconsider.
Oh, it's wrong.
Okay, I guess I'm not doing that then.
I saw the life bar come back up when I did it. So yeah, that's Can we just press on juror number 5? Who knows, there might be something.
Yeah.
Hold it!
You just want to get this over with? How can you just sit there and say something like that? A man's future is at stake here, Mon. Well, him and me both then. Like I said before. What? I told you already. I'm a day levateur, aren't I? If I don't bring home some readies with me tonight, you'll find me floating face down in the Themis tomorrow morning. What? You heard me. My Mrs. isn't one to mess about, you know? She can be fierce, you believe me. Another shining example of marital bliss, then. Yeah, but... Well, granted, this is the 19th century, so... Technically... they may not pay the jurors for this. Although they should. A situation like this cropped up the other day. It was, well, do you know, it's funny, but I can't quite remember. Sorry. It was too frightening, that's the thing. I must have blocked it out. Helpful.
I wonder if Mr. Beef will ever be dragged into the game by his scar. I don't know what that was the word about. Assume the H is silent for some weird reason.
Don't even go there, Mr. Sato. There must be some way to jog his memory about this. Okay, so does that mean we gotta pit juror number 5 with someone? Oh, wait. Number 3's updated as well. The window could have been opened when the woman was throwing books. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I wonder. Two to 3.
Objection!
Nope. Music was still going. All right. What about 1 and 3?
Objection!
Nope. Well, the only one that we have not pressed was juror number 4. And then we could also repress on a couple others. So let's start with number 4. Press. The 4th book found at the scene of the crime shows very obvious signs of fire damage. And the title of the book is The Lion's Pride. The same title, in fact, that the book Mr. Garib told us he's been reading.
Well, I really couldn't say.
On the day in question, did you or did you not throw at your husband the copy of Lion's Pride that he had been reading?
I did. It was the first thing I could lay my hands on. Or I felt this right at him. And now you come to mention it, yes? Much better enjoying reading it, you're right.
Why did you not reveal this information to the court from the outset? Why did you just hit juror number 5?
Because I couldn't. This little man, I didn't remember. Things like that, you pick up and throw whatever you can lay your hands on. As well, you know.
I really don't.
Really knows that well. Nobody knows. Oh.
Okay, hello. Number 5. I pursue the... What is it, juror number 5? You know something? I remember what it was. That memory I blocked out. Ah. I was listening to what this granny was saying. Oh. I was listening to what this granny was saying. Brought back a flood. It brought it all flooding back.
What are you calling a granny, you devil? I'm scared of, or the maid, I'll have you know.
The man doesn't even flinch. Tell me that's not because he's used to being hit all the time. It was about 2 weeks ago now. I just got back home after work. Like. I put my hand in my pocket for the wages I just earned that day, and I nearly died. There was a hole. Every last penny had dropped out. Oh dear, what a disaster. You haven't heard the half of it, boy. Oh? The wife was cutting it. Oh no. Oh no, I know where this is going. The wife was cutting up some chicken at the time. I could hardly get the words out, but I told her straight. I've lost my daily wages, love. The next thing I knew, the blade was whistling past my ear. Stuck in the wall next to me, it did. About an inch deep. Ugh. No words, just terror. I could smell it then, you know? That god-awful stench of the Thames. I was sure I was going to end up face down in that muddy bank all night, I can tell you. Now that's a real disaster, isn't it? I'll never use the word lightly again. Oh, jeez. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this. When a woman loses their rag, they throw anything at you. Knives, hatchets, hammers, you name it.
Mr. Hoda, you mustn't say that all women are so short, and unrefined. I don't know. When it comes to Sasato, she does this Sasato takedown on us.
Yeah. No, I wasn't thinking that.
Throwing toxic objects at people is, oh, so uncivilized.
But throwing humans is not? Is?
Attack with armor, using a bow or the like.
What? Attack? Who are you going to attack?
Never mind. Anyway, this man's word. It'll be very significant, I think.
Alright, we'll come back to the bow and arrow thing later, if I dare. Alright. Looking at you, the kitchen knife has really brought it home to me. Okay, that wants me to drop another save.
And I think I might know.
Who are you wanting to pick? Because I've got 2 in mind.
Juror number 2 and juror number 5.
Yep.
Objection.
And there it goes. There goes the music. Those 2 statements.
And also she reacted as well.
Yeah. Those 2 statements clearly have a deeply significant contradiction.
Good grief, you mean they don't contradict each other? Explain, Counsel.
Juror number 2. Do you think perhaps that this could be one of such novel alternative?
Oh my, whatever do you mean?
An alternative explanation as to how the victim was stabbed in the back. What are you talking about? We demonstrated that the 4th book, The Lion's Pride, that was found at the scene of the crime, originated in Mr. Garrow's room on the top floor of his house. Therefore, it's equally possible that some other object besides the book could have been found its way from the Garabaz household to the street below.
Like, let's just say a knife, for
Yeah.
instance.
Actually, I want to look at something real quick. Okay, so I'm just looking at the knife, and there's no markings or anything. Okay. Eh? What's that now? After all, Mrs. Garibib could have thrown any number of different objects at her husband. Isn't that right, juror number 4?
What are you insinuating now? You little beanpole. That's the result.
Oh, yeah. I'm beginning to think that ever since the true origins of this book came to light, perhaps she had a feeling that this might be what happened. Now listen here, you little Eastern Gala.
Gala?
As the foreman of this jury, I demand a straight answer. You give us this yarn about some other object making its way out of the house. But what? What was it? I'm really taking a big gamble here. That was a bold accusation to make, but I haven't had any real evidence to back it up. But I'm certain that at the very least, this warrants further investigation. All right, Mr. Foreman, I'll try to explain the defense's theory. The other object that was found its way from the Garib's household to the scene of the crime was, well, obviously it was the jackknife.
Take that!
Juror number 4, Mrs. Garib.
What? What now?
I must apologize in advance for this, but I need you to confirm something else for the court. This knife. Have you ever seen this knife before?
Huh. Good Lord, Counsel. What on earth are you doing? That's the weapon that was lodged in the victim's back, man.
That's the point. My lord, remember that when the victim was attacked, Mr. and Mrs. Garib were in the theros of an argument. Mrs. Garib was hurling anything she could at her husband, who had backed up against the window that had been opened to clear the smoke, and through which a book sailed to land at the scene of the crime. You can't be serious. You can't seriously believe that. The book was found in the victim's grasp. Are you saying it flew out the window and across the street and landed neatly in her hand? Huh? Even my missus hasn't got a name like that. Yes, I admit, there are many details we don't understand yet. But that's the point. That's precisely why we must not allow this trial to end. Not right now.
Oh my. Ugh.
Ms. Garib, your answer, please. Hey, Edgy Toon Link, welcome. It is not my birthday, but thanks anyways. Anyways, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Ms. Garibib, your answer, please. Have you seen this knife before or not?
Oh. I assume she has. Oh, man. Oh.
Oh,
She's
she
dead.
fainted.
I assume that's her saying it?
Well, thanks thanks regardless, Link. But welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay.
My lord, I, I wish to change my decision. I'm a woman of my word, after all.
Thank you, madam. Yes, I agree. I certainly didn't see this coming, but I don't I don't think it would be right for the trial to come to an end now with so many unanswered questions. Mr. Foreman, I ha- I have to agree. Not that I think the granny did it mind. Yes, I know. You know what? I'm not quite happy about this at all at the moment either. All together now, ladies and gents. Boom, 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 boom. Prop, 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 prop. And boom.
And that's just enough to continue the trial.
Oh yeah, we did it.
Not once, but twice.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Naruhodo. So, as a result of the defense's elimination examination, the number of jurors leaving has changed. The two jurors found guilty against four now calling innocent. Accordingly, the opinion of this court is divided. This trial will continue.
Wow, and early to be Oh, never mind.
No.
I would say that seems a little early for that.
Now then, Lord Von Zeeks, how does the prosecution wish to proceed?
Pouring myself a glass of wine first.
This trial is rapidly descending into a farce. And he drinks it. Like a corked wine, the first few sips are better enough.
And he sets another fire.
You just started drinking now, too.
Exactly.
But what follows is so repugnant,
Repugnant.
repugnant. Whatever. It's good for nothing. It's good for nothing. Save the gutter.
Why would he say that? If the knife literally came flying out of the window, that's not something to scoff at. If I may, Lord Von Zeeks, the defense has just put forward a credible alternative explanation for what happened.
Incredible. Is that your considered opinion, Mr. Foreman? The defense argument is a joke, to which I barely know how to respond. Let me start by insisting that you must all familiarize yourself better with the relative positions of those cases being discussed.
What do you mean by that? What's his angle this time?
It should already be more than apparent that between the crime scene and the carried out household runs a rather wide street, Ryder Road.
You don't know anyone that could have the arm strength to throw something across the road from inside a house. Sure, why not?
Which means that the distance from the carried out house to the scene is some, yes, 15 yards. Let's see, 15 yards, that's around 14 meters.
What's that in miles?
I don't know.
But 14 meters? Oh, that's farther than I imagined.
And as you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, rightfully noted as having portentous significance, the full book was found in the victim's clothes. In other words, the smoldering book, wantonly hurled by the lady of the house, traveled some 15 yards to land on the opposite side of the road, neatly between the glass victim's fingers and thumb. Is that your final conclusion, my learned and deluded friend? And did the jackknife follow a neat identical trajectory and plunge into the middle of the victim's back? This fantasy is somewhat stretching to the notion of having a bad day with a victim, I think. Even those pathetic serialized detective stories have more believable plots.
Ah! There's nothing I can say to that.
And the prosecutor loves his own voice.
Most prosecutors do in these games. Mrs. Sato?
Serialized detective stories, pathetic, are they? Oh yeah, she likes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh yeah, she takes offense to that. How dare he?
Maybe let's pick our battles here.
My lord, would I be allowed to speak? As judicial assistant, you may speak for the defense, yes? Go ahead. Prosecution may consider the idea of fantasy. I was about to say something, but I'm like, you know what, never mind. I was about to make another reference to a game. And I know you played.
Which game?
FF16.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna be like, the prosecution may consider the idea of fantasy, but the only fantasy here is your.
Oh, yeah.
What the defense has postulated? Postulated?
Postulated? I don't know.
Postulated was believable enough to persuade the jury to change its leaning. As such, the guards is due to support his alternate explanation as slowly as possible. To that end, jury number 4. This is. Oh, she's saying her full name now. This is Joan Garida. Must be called to testify and submit to cross-examination. Saints alive! Cross-examination of a juror?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Order, order, order! Oh, this is highly irregular. It is unprecedented for a member of the juror to be summoned to the witness stand. Well, I mean, this is 19th century, so that's probably not likely.
Oh, and there goes the rest of the bottle.
What? Ow! Some guy in freaking peanut gallery gets freaking glass in the head.
Lord Von Zeeks, I hereby arrest you for the murder, for assault on a gallery visitor.
Like, bro, how has he not injured anybody by doing that?
I don't know, how has he not set that column on fire?
Multiple things. But yet, I don't know, there are some things like that in the attorney where I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go with it.
Yep.
And unnecessary. Lord Von Zeeks? There are already witnesses in the stand whose testimony the defense may further cross-examine. if my learned friend's partial, par, farcical,
Something like that.
farcical theory has any truth in it, then both a burning book and a jackknife must have flown through the sky before the couple's eyes. Let us assume they'll be able to testify accordingly. What say you, witnesses?
Yes, sir. Constable Royal Beat, reporting for duty, sir.
Well, good morning, officer.
Sorry for dozing off until now, sir. I haven't slept in a month, like, on account of...
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. How's he alive? I haven't slept for a
Or
month.
if not, I mean, if not dead, why is he not like in a freaking hospital or anything?
Exactly. I haven't slept for a month on account of the villain who appeared on my beat, sir.
So they are so heroic. These London bobbies.
Patricia,
Wait.
my darling, I've been neglecting you, but no more.
Bruh, I feel bad for the freaking bobbies. The fact they have to do stuff like this.
Tell me about it.
Is it Rolly or Raleigh?
Rolly,
sure.
I think.
Okay, 'cause I'm like, it can be either Raleigh or Rolly. I assume Rolly, 'cause that would make more sense. Whatever, I don't know. Considering that no one really says their names verbally,
Exactly.
it's kind of hard. You just gotta predict how to say it most of the time.
I don't remember how we were saying it before.
I was gonna say Rolly. Oh, Rolly, my hero. You make me swoon. Oh my god. I think that's how you say it, but whatever. Who cares at this point?
Yeah.
Very well. Everybody reject the defensive request.
Of course they
Okay.
reject our request because God forbid we actually get our side put on for once. That's not making us work twice as hard.
No. And order the witnesses in the stand to testify again. State further with before the court and details pertaining to the defense's alternative explanation of events.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, Constable Beats report. The case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Garib. Believe me, the London Bobby is good for his word. You see, sir, the window on the top floor of the Garib's house are top nine,
Top
nig,
hinged.
top hinge casements.
Honestly, if anything had been thrown out of the window, we would have seen it.
Yet you didn't see a book.
I didn't even see him to go and fetch help, but I trusty Rolly was there to make sure nothing was disturbed. But he fell asleep like, I don't know, like 5 minutes after.
Exactly. Oh, I didn't take my eyes off the crime scene for a moment, sir. Nothing strange to
Sure you
report from that, sir.
You probably fell asleep like freaking as soon as she left, like a minute after. You probably just freaking conked it.
Oh, we know he fell asleep.
Yeah.
We know he fell
We don't
asleep
know.
because
You don't know how fast he did though.
True.
But like I wouldn't put it past him to be like a minute and freaking knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is quite startling. Top hinge casement windows. That detail was not in the police report, Constable.
Well, if they don't think it would had anything to do with it, the window to have anything to do with it, then obviously they're not going to report it. Ah, yes,
I
I'm
mean,
really sorry about that. I must have been a little drowsy.
yeah, if he said it and it's not really useful for the case, it's just, you know, just there,
Yeah.
not really showing any importance. And also proves a waste of time otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
You can excuse your sins with drowsiness every time, Clint.
Yes, no, sir. Um, sorry, but what exactly is a top hinge casement window?
And you cannot excuse your ignorance with such trite, right? Trite remarks, my learned friend. You've only been here for like a few days.
Exactly. What, 3 days now?
Like 3 days, like probably 3 days, close to 4.
Of course. Sorry.
I found it, Mr. Naruto.
Of course you did.
You have like the information of the entire world in that book.
And we don't even know if it's
Like,
even just one book.
it's like you can just ask her anything, and then she'll put freaking take out the book and be like, ah, found it. Chisato, what's the meaning of life? Ah, found it. Cast your mind back to the windows in the scared us room.
All right, I'll try.
The window opens in order to allow air to circulate inside the house.
That's what a window does.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
If let's say, since the window didn't break, that means that the knife and the book would not have flung out so across the street.
yeah. Which means then, could it have been that once that guy, you would have to have precise aim to miss that window completely. Which means that the book could have thudded against the window, dropped down, and then same with the knife, but didn't break the window. But what could have happened is that the book fell, for some reason, the victim picked up the book, and then the knife falls down, hits her in the back, and she went over and walked on the other side of the street because that's probably where she had to go, and then she didn't notice the knife stuck in her back until she fell over.
But as it's a top hinge casement window, it springs open along the upper edge, you see? I'm glad you rectified your ignorance. A casement window's most prominent feature is its stay, a metal bar which prevents the window from being opened beyond a certain amount.
It prevents its opening? Well, that's all news to me. Absolutely correct, sir. In other words, if a book or a knife were to have been thrown through the window opening, it would have clattered against the plane and fallen straight down to the pavement below. No.
You see the problem then? Good. Education in Windows is complete. There was never any possibility of either the book or the knife traveling 15 yards over the road. That is, unless the window pane has been shattered. something we've discounted already.
That can't be.
You see that, Rolly? The young Japanese man had just collapsed in agony.
Oh yes, my darling, I saw it.
I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he collapsed. He more just like he just jumped back.
Yeah, I saw how he crumbled before me.
Oh, Rolly, you're so strong.
Can I puke now, please?
Friggin' Naruto's friggin' dead.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good game.
Yep. How is this happening? I haven't even started cross-examination yet, and already my arguments have been destroyed.
Oh, so if you could drag yourself upright again, I'm going to waste your cross-examination.
My lord. Oh, good. Another desperate situation. God, I think Ryunosuke's got it worse. Right now. Alright.
Okay.
I did leave the scene to go and fetch help. My trusty Roy was there making sure none was disturbed. I do want to press on that last statement.
What, Rolly?
Yeah. I didn't take my eyes off the scene for a moment.
Hold it!
Okay.
Nothing to report. Oh, sorry. That's correct, sir. I had my eyes wide open the entire time and never looked away for a second. No one else approached the scene and nothing was removed from it. I can swear to that on the yard's honor, sir. Really? That seems a little strange. Beg your pardon, sir? Strange, sir? Seems all regular to me. But this burned copy of Lion's Pride was originally in the Garaba's household. So the question remains, how did it find its way into the hand of the victim? Can you share any light on that, seeing as you were at the scene of the crime the entire time? Aha! It could be a different copy, sir. One that just happened to be burnt as well. Now you're pulling for straws. Even if that were possible, why would the victim have been gripping a book like that in her hand? As we can see from the photographic print, she had a bag over her shoulder. Well, sir, that book was in the lady's hand from the moment we arrived on the scene. Is that so? There's something about that statement that's still not sitting right with me. The two mysteries of how the knife ended up in her back and how that book ended up in her hand. There must be some common thread between them.
I'm sorry, Mr. Haruto. I had no right to speak out.
But what do you mean?
I requested a consultation from Mr. Garida without consulting you, or Mrs. Garida without consulting you. Even if the judge did deny me.
Oh, I see. Well, I agree with you. We do need testimony from Miss Garrett. If we're ever going to get to the truth of this matter.
You really think so?
Well, think about it. No matter how far across the road or how the window opens, Mr. Guerra's book found its way to the scene of the crime somehow, didn't it?
You're right.
And then there was Mrs. Garabeb's reaction to me showing her the knife. The woman's hiding something, I'm sure of it.
You're right again.
We need to use this cross-examination to uncover more clues. We'll get to the bottom of this one way or another, I swear.
Yes.
Alright. Is there anything else you want to press before we just start pressing from the beginning?
I can't think of anything.
Okay, so straight from the beginning. Press.
Hold it!
How can you say that for certain? A very good question, sir. And the answer is this. It has the noble fighting principles of the Force written on it as a reminder to all of us policemen of our sworn duty.
He showed us that before, didn't he?
Did he? Can't say I remember. Oh, I do. He showed it to us once. The beginning, when they first showed up. To patrol the streets of London town, and uphold the peace of the common man. That's what the job's all about. But you're off duty, by the way. And that's why I can stand here today beside my long suffering wife and tell you Bobby's good at it for his wood. While rubbing my tired eyes admirably, sir.
But like, he was not really on the job at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rolly, so manly. Like,
Of course. What?
No, just thinking about the case, that's all.
Of course I am, darling Patricia. Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rolly. I'm trying to remember the case, that's all.
Yeah.
When I played.
Oh. No, none of this is what I meant. I meant, how could you say for certain that this case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Garrett? Ah, I see, sir. You should have said so earlier, sir. Yes, well, so could you answer the question? That was a waste of time, then. Absolutely, sir. I will answer in my fullest of my ability, sir. There's a surprising reason why Mr. and Mrs. Gareb, the domestic dispute, can't be related to this case. But before I get into that, sir, just one thing. Yes. I very much like you and all your countrymen to understand the Great British institution of Scotland Yard. So I hope you take back some tales of us London bobbies, how we uphold our guiding principles. I wasn't planning on going back just yet. I've only just arrived here. So to that end, sir, I happy to lend you my warrant card for your perusal. But I must warn you, you won't be able to get through it without shedding a few tears. Thank you. I'll try. Finally! I was waiting for that to be put in. Okay, let's give that a look at. Okay, principles of policing. Item 1. A policeman will strive to preserve the peace within his allotted beat. Item 2. Patrolling officer is expected to walk. It literally is 20 miles. Holy shit. walk 20 miles around his beat every day for the furtherance of community relations. Okay, you get this one.
So, police regulations?
Yeah.
Okay. Item number 1. Any crime fall under the any crimes fall under the jurisdiction of the beat in which they are discovered. Item number 2. When a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with initial investigations and help detectives.
Okay. Sounds okay. All right. Wait. I want to see something. I just said you. I was thinking of the last statement again, but I think we should just press to see if we get anything else. Starting with number.
Hold on. Give me a second. I went to the last statement and actually hit X. So I had to freaking
Oh,
back X
jeez.
again from that.
I think if you just hold circle, you can just do a full skip wise. Or fast forward, I should say.
Is it circle? Ah, it is circle. No.
You just start pressing on number 2.
Hold it!
By which means they don't fully open. Is that correct?
No, give me a second. Someone messaged me.
Well, while you're looking at that, I got a couple messages to look at my own. Ooh. Nice work, John. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Yes, sir.
We just. That's
There-
2?
Yeah, number 2. I'm on. They're just there to allow.
Okay.
They're just there to allow a bit of air through the house, you see? So there's restricted as to how much they open.
Therefore, anything thrown out the window from inside the roof, please for some paint off the street directly below. For clarity, allow me to mark them out. Here is the location where the objects would have fallen. That's correctly opposite the scene of the crime. On the other side of the rather wide road.
Would it have been hard for someone to mention this top hinge casement thing before? No. Well, I have another question for you, Constable. And what would that be, sir? How do you even know? Why would you have any idea what sort of windows Mr. and Mrs. Guerra's house is furnished with. Ah, well, sir, that's very simple. You see, I helped with the investigation yesterday.
Oh,
I pursue you, young lady.
Excuse me.
excuse me.
Do you have something to add, Mrs. Beat?
Hmm? Sorry?
You look, well, delighted. Is there some particular reason for that?
Oh, I was just remembering. That's all. You really were so lucky.
Lucky? What do you mean?
Well, of course, I feel terrible for the poor woman who's attacked. Don't misunderstand me, please. But we were just so lucky that didn't happen on their feet.
Uh, okay, you told us that he was not clocked in. You were just coming back from eating. Oh, I hadn't realized.
I was reading the thing on the second page, and it was like, when a crime is discovered on his feet, a policeman must assist with the initial investigation and help detective.
Yeah, and he wasn't anywhere near the area when we got there.
Oh yes, that's Briar Road. That's the boundary between Release Beat and the next one. Isn't that right, my love? Oh, he's tired again.
Yep. Constable Beat. Huh? What? Oh yeah, that's right. That's the reason I was helping out with the viewing the occupants on Garabed's household yesterday. Their house is on my beat, you see, sir. That was really cutting it close then.
Wait,
What?
if their house was on their beat, if their house was on his beat, and they were, wait, were they on that street at the time?
It could be, but it still puts up a red flag because they were just coming home from a dinner for their anniversary, and he was off the clock.
I think it depends on what side of the street were they on. Because if they were on the street where Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's house were, they could have saw the things on the ground.
Yeah.
If it were thrown. Well, no. We'll see. Constable, I wonder if you could clarify something. As I take out this book again. The Garrett's household is on your feet. Does that mean that the pavement next to it is as well? Frickin' eyes.
Outside Mr. Garrett's house? Yes, ma'am. The pavement on the side of the road is part of my beat. I see. I was unaware of that.
Just think, if the woman had been attacked just on the other side of Briar Road, we would have never been able to go for that meal to celebrate our wedding anniversary. But that's life of Bobby, after all. Extraordinary people are Bobbies. Largely working for the benefit of all Londoners. I mean, they can walk 20 miles
20 miles
a day.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
They should get paid more than that, to be honest. If you had to do that every single day.
Exactly. Because, yeah, that's not good for someone walking like that 20 a day like that.
You had to have really good stamina to do that.
And good leg muscles.
You know what I think? I think it was the good Lord's may have rewarded my Rolly for all his hard work. What? The fact that someone freaking got hurt on someone else's beat?
Yeah.
Do you think so, Harley?
It must be it, Pat, my love. It must be it. I think perhaps we should make sure we have that information officially on record.
Give it to me, Miss Naruhodo. I'll take care of it immediately.
Okay, and there she goes again. Okay, Kate.
Wait, was it? Oh, wait. Did he say it in his head? Oh, he did.
Yeah. The payment where the victim was found just lied outside the constable beat. The borders which runs down the middle of Briar Road.
Freaking Sasaka was not feeding the freaking mind reading intelligence.
I know, right? Let's see, young woman. Okay. Reporting officer was Rolly Beat. Let's see. Return. Okay.
Oh.
What?
I know, I was reading the other thing again on page 2 of the freaking, what is this thing? The
Case
warning
report?
card?
Oh, the
No,
warrant.
the warning card. On the second page of it, I was reading item 1. Any crime fall under the jurisdiction of the beat in which they are discovered.
But didn't it say it was outside of his beat?
It was.
Oh wait, and actually, if you look at item 2, it says the initial investigation and help detectives, which means after the initial investigation, technically they don't have anything to do with it. Okay, go ahead.
Now it's my turn, I think. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, did we go through all of those?
No, we didn't. We went with number 5, 1, and 2.
Like, that was, oh, well, this is pretty early for this because the music just cut off.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something, please, Mr. Lawyer, sir?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
You're doubting us, aren't you? No, what makes you say that? I can tell.
What? I wasn't really. I mean, what's she doing?
Please, just because it doesn't make any. Please, just become a woman. It doesn't make any testimony any less valuable. I mean, we weren't really saying that, but okay.
Yeah.
You might just see me as the wife of a policeman, but I'm a woman of my word.
I really don't remember ever suggesting that I doubted you.
No excuses. I don't want to hear it. Oh, right now. Oh well, there it goes again. Well,
Yep.
Rip this guy's neck, I guess. My voice will be heard. But Lord, you let me speak, won't you? I mean, you already have been speaking.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Speed. I'll allow you to supplement your testimony if you desire. Sometimes the path of least resistance is the sage one.
That was a very loud mutter.
I heard that. Or who? Us or the judge? If it was us, then why do all like the freaking women in this game have freaking mind reading powers?
I don't know.
That Japanese man thinks the policeman's wife was count for nothing, does he?
He never said that.
Well, watch out, sir. I might get away with something like that, but Rolly won't. I mean, he's asleep. What can he do right now?
Duly noted, Mrs. Beat. Please, I humbly ask you to continue.
What could he possibly be about to say, I wonder? Who knows at this point?
Oh, this is new.
Oh, I know what I saw. My eyes never let me down. My sense of direction is a little off sometimes, though.
Oh, I'm pressing on that one.
Okay.
Mrs. Beat, nobody's questioning what you've told us.
I saw it, I did. Evening I saw clearly. That little Eastern man with the whiskers and the funny car blinking away from the scene.
Ha.
And I know what I did. And I know what I did see as well. I didn't see any flaming books or knife flying through the sky.
All very clear. You also mentioned something about having poor sense of direction.
Yes, well, that's a little embarrassing, really. I'm always ending up in the wrong place when I made arrangements to meet Lily. He gets ever so cross.
Hey,
Well.
I pursue you, Rolly Bolly.
Excuse me.
Constable Beat, is there a problem? Wow, 2 mutters back in one cross-examination. No, sir. No problem, sir. Did your wife's remark just now bring something to mind, perhaps? Oh, well, in a way, sir. Yes, sir. I just remembered the same thing happened that evening is all. You mean Mrs. B lost her way on the night of the incident? Well, you see, I sent her off to find a police box in the next beat over from mine. But she was gone a fair bit longer than what I was expecting. I thought she'd be back inside 10 minutes, but my darling was gone for a good 15.
So just 5 minutes more than you expected.
Yeah. And in a situation like this, that can be huge.
I mean, yeah. 5 more minutes than you initially think that's 5 minutes of something that could have happened.
Exactly.
Oh, well, you're teased. But the reason I was so long is because of the what?
Bouquet?
Yeah, I know it's bouquet, but I'm like, what about the bouquet? You silly. Even he's like, wait, what?
The
I didn't
bouquet?
hear about this.
Sorry, what bouquet are you talking about?
It was a present for our wedding anniversary. Really so romantic. He's like, wait, I don't remember giving you that. You see the for with partings in pennies? Okay. Pennies he found in the gutter while doing his round. Yeah. Oh, you.
Yes, how romantic.
I don't know. I forgot all about it. No, until just now. Patty, my darling.
Yes. But that was just between us. No talking about it to anyone else, darling. You have to promise.
Really? Oh.
What was that all about? Constable B looked very obviously troubled during that exchange.
There's something about this bouquet that
Exactly.
Fred, I can't offer any useful insight, Mr. Naruhodo. But I'm quite sure of one thing. It as Mrs. Beat about the bouquet. Yeah, we can.
Mrs. Beat, the bouquet you just mentioned. I'd like you to add the details about it to your testimony, please.
Oh, really? Yes, I'd love to.
By the way, we haven't heard a thing about from Von Zeke.
Yeah, and we just always like, silent. And most of the time, when the prosecutor is silent, he's always up to something.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
Losing my way. What happened when I dropped my bouquet and ended up losing my way for a while?
Let's press.
Hold it!
You mean you dropped the bouquet at the scene of the crime?
Yes, that's right. I was so upset. We ran over and saw it was a woman with a knife in her back. I'm so shocked I dropped the bouquet Willie gave me. Wait.
What?
No, I'm wondering. I don't know where they dropped it.
Where they dropped
Was
it?
it a duck? No, I was looking at the photo of the body. I'm like, probably not.
Ah.
It was in a dark spot where the streetlights weren't passing any light, so I didn't notice at first.
How do you not notice you drop your bouquet?
I mean, she probably got shocked to see a freaking lying body on the ground.
True. And then you went to the police box to report to the policeman whose beat it was on?
Yes, and I came back to the scene together with the other constable, you see. That's my spot on the bouquet again, but the funny thing was, when I went to pick it up, I wasn't nowhere near the victim's body at all. In case you need reminding, Mrs. Beat, that is not deceased. I was all closer for a moment before. I heard a voice calling from the other side of the road. Wait.
What? Your husband,
Is that-
presumably? What?
If he was calling from the other side of the road, and if he didn't move an inch, that means and then she saw the body where she was coming back from, wouldn't that mean the body was moved?
That's what it sounds like. But then how would Rolly have moved the body?
I mean, you already know he kind of fell asleep, so who knows? Probably someone could have done it.
Yeah, true. Your husband,
right.
presumably?
Oh, I thought you already read that.
Oh, whatever.
That's right. Silly me. I've gone over to the wrong side of the street. Although I'm going to play the bouquet this time. I can't think of how it got there. I really can't.
So the bouquet somehow moved from one side of Briar Road to the opposite.
Curious indeed. Isn't it? But the worst of it, I forgot to pick up the bouquet up again when we left the scene. The beautiful rose really bothered me with the paint from the gutter he's been so long collecting. By bouquet, you perhaps mean this sorry solitary rose? Oh. Oh, yes, that's it. That's what bouquet really bought me for our anniversary. The old business cage we found in the gutter.
Maybe just call it a rose.
Those sort of politics. Where did you come by a flower? I went to report by the police in charge of crime scene investigation. It was found on the edge of the pavement, in front of the Garrett house.
In front of the Garib's house.
Although it wasn't noticed until this morning, it lay where the street lamp case cast no light. It was believed to be of no relevance to this case. It was found on the opposite side of the thoroughfare. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Grab it back now, please. No, what's that?
No.
No. No, I think for good measure, this rule should be added to the court record as evidence.
Hey, a judge who actually has a brain.
Oh,
All right.
let's see what we have here with this rose. Hopefully use a newspaper for it too.
Yeah. Let's look at the way that it's been wrapped at the bottom.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I went to the back and this we go. The back of the on the newspaper section of it.
Oh, you get to the back of the newspaper.
Yeah, it was selectable and I hit X.
Okay, go ahead.
An English rose. It's such a beautiful flower.
Ah, this is a rose, is it? I've never seen one before.
Do you not take an interest in flowers, Mr. Naruhodo?
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I know 3 types at least.
Gosh, 3?
Yes, plum blossom, peach blossom, and cherry blossom.
Perhaps you should consider branching out, learning some that aren't fruit tree based, for example.
That was actually supposed to be just for the rose part in the front.
I don't know why. This is like, well, whatever.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go to the down at the bottom where it's tied. This is a very stylish paper the flowers wrapped in, isn't it?
It's just an old newspaper, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, I suppose it's because I'm not good at seeing English print. It looks so exotic to me.
Ah, I see.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I was just thinking that if you wrap the stone-baked sweet potato with English newspaper, it might look like some sort of fancy cake.
Where? What? What? Ah, Susato-san, you do love your cakes. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else, so...
Yeah, there's nothing really we can do at the moment. but it's a symbol of our love. I want it back after the trial. Do you hear me? I want it back. Good grief. Rest assured. I shall do my very best not to forget, Mrs. B.
Please forget. Okay. Um... Did we press on number 3 yet?
Which one? The word Riggins, obviously?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
I'll just press it. But according to my notes here, the sun had gone down already and it was dark.
Oh, but Roy and I were going along, gazing at the night and sky and looking for a lucky star.
Sorry.
Star that will guide us to eternal happiness.
Can it guide you to answer the question? If a flaming book had cut across the sky in front of us, it would have lit up like a shooting star.
And if I'd been a shooting star, I would have made a wish upon it. Or if I see, yeah, that will be an inspector. I would have said 3 times at least.
Of course, with that smog and everything, we couldn't actually see any stars.
In short, you can see that neither a book nor a knife crossed the sky before you.
Yes, sir, that's correct, sir. As sure as the night sky in London is starless, huh? It certainly seems like they're telling the truth.
Then we saw the poor woman fall to the ground, so we ran straight over to help her.
Okay, and then number 4.
Hold it!
Yes, you said that you went to the nearby police box to fetch another officer, is that right?
That's right, yes. If I'd been on Roy's feet, I would have known exactly where I was going up for.
Don't feel bad, my love. You can't expect to know the location of every police box on every beat.
Roy told me the way. Only I sort of got a little lost on the way.
Patricia, my darling, that's why I love you. Your terrible sense of direction is bewitching.
Dang.
That's why you... Most people would run away from that. Oh, Pat.
Also, this was the last, like, thing we pressed, right?
Yeah.
Like, this should be the last one we pressed. Okay. Oh, Lily.
Oh, please.
I suppose I was gone for about 15 minutes. Like I said, Roland was at the scene the whole time, making sure nothing was disturbed.
I was off duty at the time, of course, but a true Bobby is never really off duty, sir. Excuse me.
Okay, so we literally had to find evidence at this point.
Yeah. I do have a inkling,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and present.
Oh, save first.
I just did. I'm going to present the bouquet.
Objection!
Ah,
Which statement?
last statement. Where it says nothing to report.
Oh, yeah. Bam.
You claim, Constable B, that there is nothing to report. In the 15 or so minutes you were guarding the scene. But that cannot be.
What? What do you mean to say?
In your testimony just now, Mrs. Beat, you explained to the court that when you arrived back at the scene of the crime with the policeman assigned to the beat, that bouquet you had dropped at the victim's side was no longer anywhere nearby.
Objection!
Yes, on the opposite side of Bryan Road, to where the victim was attacked. Considering the size is meager, okay? If a single sorry blue can be described, no doubt it was blown in the wind across the street, back into the gutter where it belonged. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Meager.
Objection!
But if that were the case, why did Constable Beat not testify to that fact?
Another book.
Yep.
No one else approached the scene and nothing was removed from it. Well, Beat swore to that on Scotland Yard's honor. But the case belonged to me. It has nothing to do with the case. That's why Roy didn't mention him, sure. But if it was there one thing and gone the next,
Exactly.
how would that explain things?
No, because sadly, it's not your only bouquet we're talking about. It's not only your bouquet we're talking about here. More than one thing in this case is a mystery the wrong way around. Mysteriously the wrong way around.
What are you talking about?
Think about it. Besides Mrs. B's bouquet, there's Mr. Garibev's book. Mr. Garibev's copy of The Lion's Pride, which was thrown out of the window by his wife, would have struck the pane of the casement window and landed here on the west side of the street. And yet, it was actually found here on the opposite side of the road in the victim's hand. Meanwhile, according to the testimony we heard, Mrs. Beats' bouquet should have been dropped here at the scene of the crime, on the east side of the street. But in fact, it was actually found here on the opposite side of the road in front of Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's house. There's no logical explanation for these things, unless somebody deliberately moved them.
Trying to say, the way you're talking, it sounds like you think my Rolly's done something wrong. Don't you listen to what a screwy lawyer says? Twittering on about books and bouquets. Why should we care? It's nitpicking, that's what it is.
Oh, good. Mrs. Garibev's coming around. You might call it nitpicking, Mrs. Garib, but deliberately meddling with the scene of a crime is a criminal offense. It's called,
Tampering, Miss Naruhodo.
Wow. Oh, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. All the ones that went bing, bing, bing were all yours. But the person responsible for this tampering cannot admit to it for a very subtle but compelling reason.
Objection!
Tampering? You've barely heard the term before. Tell us, my learned friend. Who would possibly have had the cause carry out such an elaborate deception?
Yes, there is someone who tampered with the scene of the crime that evening. All the evidence and all the testimony points to that one particular person.
I know who it is. Frankly.
Pretty sure I do too, so.
Counsel, I must demand that you substantiate this conjecture. Who are you saying is responsible for tampering with the scene of the crime?
Well, I'm dropping a save. You said you only had 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What happened?
I went to load.
Objection!
Give me a second.
Objection!
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Objection!
Trying to figure out why the music changed all of a sudden. But if you only had 2 hours, we're getting ready to come up to the 2-hour mark here in about 6 minutes. I think once I actually get back to it, I think the best place. This would actually be the best place to end it and have a good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today. I know it's we haven't got to a be continue part or whatnot, but Nintendo does have something coming. I swear to God, knowing our luck, there is going to be a be continued, and this is going to be the end of the case. All right, guys. Let's see who to send you guys to over on Twitch. But we'll be back either it's going to be Monday or next Wednesday. Nintendo's been having his allergies killing him. So glad I don't.
Mainly, yeah, last week mainly is when it was happening.
And Monday.
Yeah.
So I can only do what I can do.
Yeah. Allergy season is a bitch.
Tell me about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know we surely did. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more, give me a follow here on Twitch. Subscribe to YouTube for any previous content. Also, ring that notification bell for you know I go live or when videos get posted. Also on YouTube, if you like what you see, give me a like. Comment down below what you enjoy and stuff I can improve on. I'm always looking for feedback. Follow me on Twitter for some updates. More updates and a chance to talk to me off stream. Join my Discord. Everything is down below the stream and in the description on YouTube. But as usual, I've been your host, Revo. And until the next stream,